Should you start a print-on-demand business in 2023? Short answer, probably not. Long answer, it depends. Starting a print-on-demand business these days, especially now going into 2023, is literally easier than ever. In fact, here's one of mine that I set up in literally a day and was able to then just add designs every week to it and start growing it as a brand based off of my main YouTube channel, as you probably know, is Wheel Sports. All you need these days is 3 tools to get all of this working and to create a business in a day. That is Photoshop if you know how to use it, or you can use something like Canva, or even just outsource the design part using Fiverr. And you can check out more on that in the link in the description below. And then all you need to do is set up a shop using Shopify, which again is simpler than ever. And they'll even give you the first 3 months for like $3. So it's cheap as chips to just try out your idea. So setting up a website isn't even the restricting part like it used to be. And then on top of this, to print the physical product and send it to a customer is now even easier than ever, given there are sites like Printful and Printify. For example, I use Printify for mine, and what happens there is when an order comes in on Shopify, all I do is hit request fulfillment. That fulfillment then goes across to Printify. Printify then charge my card the manufacturing and shipping cost, and I keep the difference. On top of this, they ship it directly to the customer with no actual branding on the box. And if the customer has any issues, there is a send back address. It just makes the whole thing super easy. Basically, what you do is you give them your design and you pocket the difference. It could not be easier to set up a print-on-demand business in 2023. So I'm not going to bother you with a step-by-step on how to do it, because that's not what this video is all about. And if you want to learn more about that, you can check out my Skillshare link in the description below to get a free trial of that, where there's tons of courses. And on top of that, you can browse YouTube for how to do this. But this does lead me to my probably not. The reason that I say probably not, first of all, is that realistically, if you're thinking about developing a side hustle, as they call it, or a business like this print on demand, a lot of people look at it, because it's so simple, as a way to make some quick money. But the problem with that is, given it is so easy to enter now, there is massive amounts of competition, saturation in every single industry. And therefore, if you want to stand out, you either have to be exceptional and already have an audience, or be exceptional at design, unless you want to just drill away and work on this for the next 2 years. And the reason I say probably not is simply because if you are looking to make quick money, then you could look at something like affiliate marketing instead, which could make you reasonably more money with even less work if you have people to sell to. And to be honest, there are a ton of other ways to make money faster than print on demand. If you do want to start a print-on-demand business, it's going to take you, in my opinion, at least 12 months, realistically 24 months, to start making a consistent income. You may get some sales in the first few weeks, but it's unlikely to replace income that you have already, or to be substantial every month until you've grown a brand and figured out the marketing strategy. Because honestly, the hardest part of this is the selling aspect. What I mean by this is, as the ease of access of a business opportunity increases, basically becomes easier to begin, the level that you need to be at to be exceptional, stand out, and be successful gets higher and higher and higher. Let's look at this platform you're watching right now, YouTube, for example. If I want to make consistent money off this, then I have to produce better quality videos more often than anyone else in my niche, or at the very least better than 90% of them, to stand out from the crowd. There are hundreds of millions of hours of videos uploaded every single day, and therefore I have to be exceptional to succeed. So lucky for me, this isn't my main business, and it's more something I do for the fun of it that I hope over the next 2 to 3 years I can grow. And that's the way you should look at any of these businesses, unless you're already exceptional. And it's okay to admit you're not when it's something you haven't done before. The point is, you need to build up those skills and fail for a year or two to learn everything you need. As Malcolm Gladwell says, put in your 10,000 hours. So let me get on to the it depends and whether you should start. So the reason I would say it depends is, I would say absolutely don't start this unless a few things are true. If you already have an audience that you're just trying to leverage to make an extra income, then honestly, yes, it's a great idea. It's an easy way to add some extra income to the audience you already have. For example, if you have a large following here on YouTube and you can give them some cool quality products that you know these people would be interested in because, for example, they're Formula One fans, to go back to my shop. Or if you have an Instagram following, a TikTok following, and so on, and you want to monetize those properly, it's a great way to do that if you already have an audience. So if you're in that situation, it's a great way to do it because it's so easy to get into, and you could slowly build it using the audience you already have. Again, using Fiverr to do your designs if that's not what you're good at. On top of that, if you're a creative graphic designer who's got some incredible skills and some incredible ideas, then you already have a leg up at the hardest part over everyone else, because you can then go and create incredible designs. And now all you have to do is learn the marketing, which is half the work, so it's still going to be difficult, but you can do it. If you've got an audience and you're a good designer, then go ahead, start it right now. You're already 90% of the way there. And finally, if it's just something that you want to do and you're willing to put in those 10,000 hours and work on it over the next 2 to 3 years, then yes, go ahead and go for it, because you'll learn a lot of skills, including design, management of customers, building an audience, marketing, running a website, fulfillment, how online marketing works in general. So basically what I'm saying from the start of this video is, if you're looking for a quick way to make an extra few $100s a month, given how much competition is there right now, I would say look elsewhere for a business in 2023. But if you're looking for a long-term business that you can grow and something to be maybe a creative outlet for you that still makes extra cash, then yes, absolutely go for it. Basically, if you want quick cash, probably look somewhere else. But if you want to build a long-term business and learn all of these skills, then absolutely go for it. But most importantly, on top of all of this stuff that I've just told you, subscribe.